has come. For 300 years, we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power.
Okay, so more Rise of Skywalker news, particularly with fast food, which is kind of weird. I got some Burger King stuff I want to go over because they've decided to pull a fast one on Disney, and it's absolutely hilarious what they've done. Also, we've got a new clip I want to talk about and a few other things. It just keeps coming every day. Something happens with this movie. So this is my old wallet. Don't need that thing anymore because I've got a Ridge wallet, which is a really cool little product. I'm sure you've seen them advertised on other YouTube channels like myself because they're willing to take a look at channels that aren't so mainstream in their opinions, which is something that really appealed to me, which is why I took them on as a sponsor. I think they're worth checking out. You get a lifetime warranty with them, by the way, and they've got over 5,000 five-star reviews on their website. Check them out. There's a link in the description, by the way, and if you are interested in this, you can get 10% off. Now check out how it works. Everything goes in here. It's really small and it's really convenient. And boom, it's full. Check that out. So I managed to fit everything in my old wallet into this one. And look how sleek it is. I think they make really cool gifts. You got Christmas coming. I think they're worth checking out. They're a great company. And you just don't see a lot of products like this willing to support YouTubers like myself, which I really appreciate. And it's one of the reasons that I took them on. I think they're a great company. I really like their product. If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken them. I don't just take any sponsor. So I think they're worth checking out. Definitely worth your time. There's a link in the description. Go to the checkout and you can use the code FLASH. You get 10% off. I think they're worth looking at, guys, or I wouldn't have taken them. So check them out. So when I saw this, I got to talk about this in a video because this is absolutely hilarious. So Burger King in Germany is selling Star Wars spoilers. Now, here's the thing. We don't know if these are absolutely correct. They're using the Reddit spoilers is what they're doing. They're using the Reddit leaks. And they must feel pretty confident in them because if you buy a Whopper or other menu items over there, they're literally putting Star Wars spoilers on the wrappers and stuff like that. Menu items have been changed. It's really weird. But they can get away with this because they're never using the actual name. It's really funny. They have a whole bunch of advertisements where they're doing this and they have people dressed up as Star Wars characters, like, you know, a woman in line in white and she's got the Leia hair. But they never refer to anybody by any kind of copyrighted names. But, you know, it's obvious what they're doing. See how they have the black and yellow there on the menus? I mean, what does that tell you that is? So this is what they're telling people. So this will be in the description if you want to read it for yourself. But this is what they're doing. Now, see here, you have the picture. It's this guy in a very generic outfit there. Obviously, that's supposed to look like an Imperial costume. And then you've got a generic-looking Princess Leia, just close enough where they're avoiding copyright, which is smart. So this is what they're doing. So check it out. The young villain turns to the bright side. Obviously, that's from the Reddit leaks where they have Kylo redeeming himself after being defeated by the young sword lady. So after he gets beat by Rey, obviously Kylo goes back to the light side. Remember, these aren't 100%, you know, they're confirmed, but are they confirmed? You know, you have to take all these as rumor, but they're obviously using the Reddit leaks for these, which is absolutely hilarious. The death of young sword lady's parents was ordered by the old hoodie villain. The young sword lady is the grandchild of the old hoodie villain. The blonde general is killed for freeing the prisoners. The young villain dies. The hairy, roaring creature is accidentally killed by the young sword lady, but actually survives. So you can kind of see what they're doing. Sword lady is obviously Rey. Old hooded villain is obviously Palpatine, stuff like that. So I thought this was absolutely funny. Disney has to be furious about this. Or maybe they're not. Either way, they're using their intellectual property to sell stuff, but I don't think they can hit them with copyright, which is why I'm surprised they're only doing this in Germany. You think that they would sell this over in America as well, but they're not. They're not. It's just a German thing, but it's still funny. These are the Reddit leaks. That's exactly what they're using. No one's really seen the movie yet, so they actually state in their thing, we don't know if these are true. Guess we'll find out when the movie comes out. Another thing that dropped yesterday was a new trailer. It's about 1 minute and 30 seconds long, and it's all about Kylo going to see the Emperor. And he talks to him, and he uses James Earl Jones' Darth Vader voice, and he says, I was every voice in your head. It's actually the best trailer that they've done yet. It was actually pretty interesting, and if that's all I knew, I would be interested in seeing the movie. Too bad it's too little too late, and all of the leaks have come out. We already knew that he was pretty much puppeteering Kylo Ren from the beginning because of the Reddit leaks. Every day, the Reddit leaks are more and more confirmed. So those Burger King advertisements that they're doing, probably a good call because they're probably all correct. I still just find that funny. I did really like that clip that they showed for the new trailer. That was their best stuff. I got to give them props, but it's like, well, maybe you should have kept a tighter wrap on the movie because we already know what a disaster it's going to be. It's too bad, though. I could have been sold on that if that's all I knew. And also, we're still going with this whole Rose Tico was pushed off social media because of trolls, which is absolutely BS and has been debunked so many times. But we're still going with that narrative. We're still pushing that because, hey, we've got to discredit those critical fans because they're nothing but they're nothing but toxic trolls and istophobes. They got to go. They got to get rid of them. And it's funny. Who's the real istophobe? Disney? Because from what I hear, Rose Tico is regulated as some kind of background character that just rallies troops every once in a while as like support. You totally just are not using her anymore. I find that kind of funny. But this is a complete lie. But this is like the 10th time I've seen this brought up by media. They're going to keep pushing this because people that are critical of their movies, they have to silence them. And this is a way that they've been effectively able to do it. Well, they're all trolls and istophobes because they don't like Rose Tico. Oh, and if you like Fortnite, Disney's teaming up with a declining old game because they want to do a total, hey there, fellow kids, and do Fortnite stuff. So there's going to be an exclusive clip aired tonight on Saturday, December 13th, in Fortnite. So you go into Fortnite, some movie theater thing. I don't play that pile of crap. Maybe you like it. That's fine. I think the game sucks. I'm not a fan of Battle Royale games. But if you like them, cool. That's just my opinion. But you get some exclusive skins. You can see them there. And you can watch a Rise of Skywalker clip. Isn't that great, kids? Oh, Disney rolling up like that old man with the backwards hat. trying to get them to get interested in their products. You missed that boat when you screwed it up by injecting politics in there. Kids ran away from it real fast. That's why no one's going to your theme parks. Old JJ still making the rounds too, by the way, talking about how he wants to direct a play after he's done with Star Wars. I'm sure he's going to also make his way over to the DC universe because from what I hear, he's signed a contract with Warner Brothers to do the next DC movies. So now he's going to go from Star Trek to Star Wars to comic book movies and just go over there and wreck those. I mean, why not? Guy just literally is just leaving a path of destruction everywhere he goes in the fandoms. Next up, Batman. Why don't we screw up Batman and Superman? Because I hear he's doing a Superman movie. Word around the campfire is that JJ is going to be doing that Michael B. Jordan Superman movie. So just go over there, screw up even more fandoms. I wish this guy would just go away. Please go direct that play and never come back to Hollywood. But he just keeps getting along. They're just going to keep hiring him. If Rise of Skywalker fails, I wonder if he'll, be so lucrative to companies after this. Because, man, this guy, he's so overrated. He can't do endings. He just screws up everything he does. We're going to put lens flare up Batman's ass now. So, maybe that'll make a better Superman movie too. Lens flare all over him. I don't know. I'm just tired of this guy. I'm so sick of him. Anyway, the best thing was the Star Wars Burger King stuff. That's absolutely hilarious, though. And, I wonder why they don't do that everywhere else. I think that that's absolutely brilliant because there's nothing in there that directly says Star Wars. But yet, they get away with it over in Germany, but not here. I wish they'd bring that everywhere because Disney would be furious. They're already furious about all of these leaks. I guarantee you they are. Because the consensus, when people read the leaks, is this movie sucks. It's going to be a disaster. But what doesn't suck is Ridge. So remember, check them out. Description, you can get a link. Use the code FLASH, and you get 10% off. That's pretty much it. Like and subscribe. Leave me your comments. I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about the Burger King thing? What do you think about J.J. Abrams going over to DC Comics next and messing those movies up? I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about that. And also throw a like up. Comments and likes really help out a lot. So make sure you leave me those. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell and share the video. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.